So Warren Buffett just purchased $590 million worth of a stock last week. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. I really hope that you guys learned something new. And if you do, please drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you feel like we earned it. If you have any questions after this video, either comment down below or shoot me a direct message via Discord or Instagram, which is linked in the description down below. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Warren Buffett makes a $590 million purchase of an energy stock after a $12 billion acquisition. This is ticker symbol OXY, following the days of the energy company's $12 billion Permian Basin acquisition. The billionaire investor bought into a price that has served as a support of Oxy for the past 18 months. Let's go ahead and talk about it very, very quickly. So first, looking at this on the week chart, what do they mean for the past 18 months? What exactly are they talking about? Oxy has seen a constant or a really nice gap up from its lows of $8.33. Again, this is ticker symbol OXY. I'm using the Webull trading application. If you want to download Webull, if you're tired of your old and outdated brokerage, it's the 5th link in the description down below if you want a 12 free share sign up bonus right now. But as you can see, very common support range right around $55. It hasn't really made much progress beyond 76, at least not for the past year. And this is what made me want to dig a little bit deeper. Warren Buffett is the greatest investor of all times, right? I mean, no question. With that being said, this is on the technical side. I took a further step back, and please, you let me know down in the comments section what you think about this. When looking on the technical side, you can see the same common resistance range at $76. Resistance rejected, resistance rejected, resistance rejected, resistance rejected, resistance rejected. From 76 all the way down to lows of $8. That's a huge drop. 76 all the way back down to $55. We haven't made much progress. So obviously Warren Buffett sees something that isn't really just easy to see through the naked eye, right? And obviously not on the technical side. So I think this is the beautiful thing about the day and age that we live in today. This is why I'm making this video, where we can look at what we are working with right now, and then later down the road, if Oxy goes from $60 to $120, look back to what got factored in that wasn't already announced that Warren Buffett saw value in advance, right? You don't always have to benefit from the stock monetarily right away, where you can learn from one of the greatest investors just by literally watching what it is that he does. So this is why I wanted to break it down. Let's go right into the actual numbers. Buffett spent $588.7 million, more than 10 million shares of Oxy between December 11th and December 13th, from a price range of $55.58 to $57, according to regulatory filing late Wednesday. So he purchased this last week. So yeah, this is great that we're being kept up to date. The stock since has gained 2.7%. Doesn't really surprise you. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, invested in the company. More people are going to want to invest in it. The thing that I wanted to share with you is that, again, a lot of people aren't aware of this, is that this isn't the first time that Warren Buffett has purchased Oxy. He purchased Oxy back in 2022, and he was targeting a price point of $57 and $61. So if anything, from his purchase of $57 to $61, now he's purchasing at lows of $55 to $57. Warren Buffett's averaging down. With that being said, maybe he's also doubling down, right? Again, maybe he sees something that we don't see. Says Berkshire Hathaway holds a 25.9% stake in Oxy since August of 2022. And then they told him that they would grant him approval if he wanted to purchase up to 50% of Oxy. However, Warren Buffett told shareholders that he had no intention of taking over the company. This is something that Warren Buffett is notorious for, or if you don't sell him the company, he'll just buy you out if your company is publicly traded. Again, something to take into consideration. With that being said, I wanted to get your guys' input. We're looking at it on the technical side, resistance. I wanted to show you, but let's use this little trend line tool. From where we're at right now, if we go to previous highs, 23% ROI. If we go back to previous lows, 85% loss. Now, obviously, Warren Buffett sees something that we don't see. And this is why I wanted to make this video, because I wanted to follow up and see. You can see my 2 alerts that I have set right now. If we break below 50, which is below the moving average, we have a potential sell-off. If we break above 76, maybe a potential rally. So this is what I want to do. I'm not invested in Oxy and I have no intention to. But if we begin to break above that resistance at $76, I might entertain the idea of lightly investing into Oxy, because now I see that not only the greatest investor of all time invested into this, now it's actually doing something that it hasn't done in the past before and surpassing a previous resistance range. I like that. Again, investing into a company doesn't mean all of your money. It just means whatever it is that you're okay with investing. It could be a few $1,000s for me. And again, I have some skin in the game, but not so much that it makes me emotional or rational. But if we begin to get the break below the EMA or the break below the moving average, then guess what? Warren Buffett might be wrong. He might have to end up cutting losses. And it's also going to be very interesting to see how he covers that, right? He's going to have to cut his losses on that. He's not perfect. No one is. So it's going to be really, really cool to be able to follow up with, again, one of the greatest investors of all time in advance before his investments actually either end up paying off or end up costing him tens of millions, if not maybe hundreds of millions of dollars. So again, you guys let me know down in the comments section based off of what you know about Oxy on the fundamental side with that $12 billion acquisition, and with what you know about it on the technical side with its resistance at $76, its common support right around 55. Is Oxy a stock that would meet your criteria right now to invest in it? Or if not, share it down in the comment section. Why not, right? Again, stock market is something that we talk about all the time. I trade live every single morning right at market open. And especially if you're trying to kick off the new year and learning more about the market, especially if you're an absolute beginner. Again, I trade live every single day, meaning that you get to see my entries, my exits, but most importantly, you get to hear my thought process behind every trade I take. If you want to be able to watch me trade live the next time the market opens, I encourage you to take 2 minutes, click that second link in the description down below, and join us for our next live trading session. If you have any questions before joining, shoot me a direct message via Discord, and that's the first link in the description down below. I appreciate your time. Hope and wish you and your loved ones an amazing holiday season. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.